Hello YouTube, and welcome to Space Engineers Tutorials. Today we're going to be making a unique build. It is a docking system, but, there's a big but, it's drop pod style. So, I've already said what you needed for it. First what you want to do is do this. With these blocks, heavy or light, your choice. I'm doing this on a platform. You can do it on a large ship. You can't obviously do it on a small, but you can do it on a large ship or a station. I'm going to not show you how to build this small ship because I already have one prepared from the workshop. It is modified, but I'll leave the link in the description to what one it originally was. So anyway, let's get back on the topic. You want to do, with these, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across this way, basically, and you want it, and that's including corners. You want it 4 this way, including corners. You want it 4 this way, including corners, and you want it 7 this way, including corners. Now what you want to do is get your large gate that I said you need, and you basically want to place that there. Now, a bit of advice. What you might want to do is cover these bits up, these little block bits on the sides, because you can actually fall through them. Now the stairs is optional. You don't actually have to have the stairs. That is an optional thing. You can get to it if you would like. So now what you want to do is build up here, like I'm doing, like so, and like that, but leave that side there open at the moment, because you've got to add something to there. Right, so now what you want to do is add 2 blocks there, like so, and get your landing gears once you've done this. 3 blocks up, obviously 2 blocks wide. What you want to do then is get your landing gear, and you want to put it this way up, if I've got this the right way, which I think I have, like so. And now I'm going to use 2, but you can use 3 if you would prefer 3, but I'm going to leave that to your discretion. I will not show you that. As I said, I'm going to leave that to your discretion, whether you put 3 there. That's why at the start, I think it should have only said 2, so. Right, after you've done that, you want to continue building up. Continue going up, like so. Continue going up. And then continue going up. As I know of, this is unique, guys. I haven't seen one like it. Again, credit to the author of the ship that goes in here, or the original ship, what the ship is that goes in here. After that, you want to do this. Cover your top, right. And you want to make sure that it fits before you do this. I haven't, so if it doesn't fit, it's my own fault. Next, what you want to do is open this door for a start with T. Now you want to go inside, and where basically lined up where your ship connector is, you want to take a block out, get your connector, and you want to add it in there. Now it's very vital that you do that. But before we now put the ship in, we need to go to the control panel, or if you're in a ship, cockpit. So let me just get rid of my jetpack. You want to go to here. Now you want to go to your control panel, or control panel in your control station, etc. You then want to find your landing gears. Now I've got 4 because I actually failed a couple of attempts at recording. Now what you want to make sure is obviously the 2, 3, or if you have gone for 4 in that design, is set to auto lock. So basically when something goes on, they automatically lock, and when something goes off, they automatically unlock. Right, so now that you've done that, you want to go to there, you want to turn your jetpack off, sorry. You can block this bit up, which I'm going to show you. Obviously if you're in survival, or you've got cargo ships enabled, just in case they do attack you, or something like that. Right, now that you've done this, you've got your connector in there, as you've seen. So you've got your blast doors, you've got your connector. As you can see, those are blue now. Let me just get rid of that block. Those are blue, which means they're on. Now, you can, if you're doing a mining version of this, you can, like, set your own mining setup. I will show that at the end of the video. I'll modify this at the end of the video once I've done this bit and show you how you'd set up a mining one. Obviously set up the mining your conveyor into storage basically. I won't show how to make a mining ship, but I will show you how to make a mining version of this. Right, after you've done that, you want to go, if you've got a blueprint of your ship, you want to go to F10, you want to press Mines Escape Pod 4, you want to click OK, you want to click Control V, which should copy it in. Right, now what you want to do is, if you're using blueprints obviously, what you want to do is, it might take a minute guys, I apologise, get your ship lined up with the door, and there we go, I think I've lined it up, and you want to stick it in there, like so, and then you want to find your connector, gotta get it in, and it doesn't look like that actually fits, should do, right, okay, let's see, why won't that, right, let's stick that in there basically, right, basically you want to get these connected up. I don't think these are actually going to connect, but I will check. Just before I go, we'll try and move it. No. Now this, I'm actually going to use this as an advantage here. This is what happens if you don't get the connectors correct. That and that will be blacked out. So you've got to get the connectors correct on this. So I'm going to have to get in the ship. I'm just going to close the door because I can see I'm going to fall out. I can see it's going to happen. And what you want to do is, I'm actually stuck on the landing gear. Lovely. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just, I might cut this bit out for you guys. Let me just sort the landing gear out. My apologies. This wasn't how it planned to go. Right, now, I can use this as my advantage as well. If you don't want to use auto-lock, it's better if you do, but if you don't, turn auto-lock off. And you basically, every time you want to go out, you have to unlock it and lock it. So, I'm going to unlock it, like so. And I'm going to go into there. And then I'm obviously going to line this up. Let me just, can I see the camera? No, I can't. Like so. And if I'm correct, that's nearly lined up. I apologise that I'm lining this up, but it's, I'm trying to make this as tutorial-ish as possible. So you know what you're doing when you line it up. I don't know why that's doing that. What's happening? Oh god. That is now lined up, that's why. So as you can see, those are yellow now. What you want to do then, to finish this off, is get that. Go to your control panel. You want to set the connector to lock. Now you see, those will go green. And you should, if I'm correct, if you're about to go out or something like that with it, obviously you want to lock your landing gears. As you can see, these are from the station, these are. So, you can actually get stuff from the station on there. Right. Now what you want to do is, if you're using this way, obviously, you want to get your landing gear. That one, sorry. And you want to... sorry about that, guys. If you're not using auto-lock, or it's those ones, isn't it? You want to lock them. So then when you go on there, they both say locked. Now those have gone green, which means it's locked. Now, then if you want to go out, you open the door, you turn those off. I will show that off at the end of the video. And you basically unconnect both of those, else not they won't unconnect. And you go out the door pretty much. Right, now if you want to make this into a mining version, I don't want to close the door quickly, let's just get out of this before the door closes. Right, if you want to make a mining version of this, so basically combining the ones, what you basically want to do is you stick your tubes on there, you pretty much get it to there, and I'm going to use example of this because I wasn't actually prepared, I wasn't actually going to do this, but you get your tubes, you stick them together, and let's just pretend that's a cargo container, and you basically, I will do this as best as possible for you guys, trying not to pause in mid-flow, because that was a bit of advice. I will go into this in more detail in the next one, which will be a Space Engineers one where I combine what we've done, and that's basically how you do that. And let's just pretend that's the cargo container. Right, that's the easier way to say that is that's how you connect something up. Right, now, next episode, I'm going to basically show you, I'm going to combine first and second episode, so this episode with this dropship, and I'm going to use this, or I'm going to find a mining ship probably. I'll probably, as I said, find a mining ship, and I will obviously use reactors. I'll get rid of those landing gears on this one, and I'll combine this one and what I showed you on the other world, where I actually put the reactors up with a refinery, and it goes into the refinery. I'll show how, if you mine uranium in a mining ship, you can get it into there, connect it up, goes through there and into there. Obviously that'll be where I show off more of what this is, basically how you would connect it up. This is just showing you how you would connect it up, and then obviously if you had a reactor there, you'd connect it up with tubes. But as I said, I'm not going to go too much into depth with that. That's why I wasn't prepared for it, that bit, but I was prepared for this. So, now that we've done that, I'm going to show you how you pretty much would get that ship out if you've done it this way. Now, what you want to do next is you want to go into here, not fall through the actual door, hopefully, and you want to go into your little ship's control panel. You then want to go to control panel, and you want to unlock. Now it's key that you unlock both of them. It's very, very key that you do this. Unlock, and make sure they're both unlocked, and then what you want to do is turn the blocks off. So that connector is off, and you want to turn that connector off to make sure they're fully off and they're not connected. Now, what you do then is you obviously get in the small ship, make sure your door's open. Oh, I forgot the landing gear, my mistake. And as well, you obviously want to turn the landing gear off. So let's find that. You want to find the locked ones, and I think, yep, it's these two. You want to unlock them. So it's all unlocked, and you should see that those are yellow. Now what should happen is you should be able to move your ship out. It is very difficult to do this one because it's quite big, and it looks like I've just got it stuck. Sorry guys, my apologies. Let's just get rid of these, so I can actually get it out and show you. Because it'd be a shame not to show you guys, it really would. And you basically make sure you get it out. It's very difficult to get this ship out, guys, I apologise. And that is how you make one of those. So if you're in a ship, you can now escape. So on that note, guys, now that I've showed you your, or this, I think it is unique. I'm just going to go back in as well and show you how you get back in. I hope this is unique. I think it is. Obviously on the Reddit, if there's any thing that's not very good, let me know. And I will obviously change that for you. Now, I'm not going to connect that fully back up, but you would have to reverse that in, or have a connector on both sides to obviously connect that together. I'm just going to put that in. Obviously, I haven't got a connector on both sides for mine, which obviously I should really have. And then obviously you close the door. What you would do then is, when you have a connector on both sides, you have it connected pretty much. Once you have it connected, what you do is, if you've turned your connector off, which is the easiest way to do so, you're connected to your station. You want to go K, and you want to go to your control panel, find that connector, and you want to turn it on. Then those should lock, like so. Then you want to go to K to here, go control panel, and lock. Now, obviously, as I said, I'll go into more of a mining one just a little bit. If you're mining, this is a mining ship, you basically just click throw out, which will get any items to go out there if it's connected up, which I will show in more detail next episode. So on that note, guys, as I've been trying to do for ages, which I want to make sure I showed this off. Again, if you're on Reddit, please let me know if there's anything bad about this video. If it needs to be redone, don't hesitate, let me know, and I'll redo it. It's not a problem. I'm going to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.